You keep this.
Alrighty, so I have Wild Side in hand, so I'm pretty confident I'm keeping.
Even though this hand's pretty bad, you're still keeping.
So you could try to Seesaw skill me, I guess, but...
Seaswords is not really good against this hand because we don't have a workshop.
Yeah. 10 credits.
This hand is not what you want at all, though.
It's got a Wild Side.
Oh, yeah. But the other 4 cards are not what you're looking for.
Oh, yeah, sure. Alright, shall we do some exploratory runs?
Yep, run. If you hit a Katana, hope he doesn't hit Wild Side.
Yeah, if I hit a Katana, that's bad. Lucius. Sure. Free ice is good.
Wild Side gain 2. Or run his deck. It's fine too.
Man, he still has 9 credits.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna see what he's running. Sure.
All Caduceus's.
Seems good. No, that's a great start for him, so.
Sure. Wild Side gain $1. Pretty sure.
Yeah. Back out. Whatever.
Like, we don't have imps. We don't have any money cards. His hand's, like, pretty awkward, actually, but...
Yeah, no, for sure. The
I
hand
kind of wish we had a... This is the first time ever I've wished I had a Mimic.
No, I've often wished I had, like, a one of Mimic in the deck. But, oh, he's the old identity? Sure, I think that's probably better. So he's just getting rich.
Okay. He's preparing to see Sources, apparently.
Yeah, pretty clearly.
Alright, Armitage gain 6, gain 4, seems right.
Percent, yeah. So we're looking for pawn shops and workshops right now.
Yeah.
But we don't need them by any means.
We can just start parasiting random shit too. We can parasite his Caduceus's at any point, it's fine.
Alright, so he is running green level clearance.
So he's playing 9 transactions then.
Interesting.
Okay. Start parasiting his hand? What do you think? Oh, that medium makes me want to parasite his deck.
The deck.
Yeah. And easy mark?
Although, the hand might be good because I can get in and imp him.
If you have an imp. You don't have an imp currently, so...
Yeah. I think this is more reasonable.
Currently, parasiting his deck looks better to me.
Yeah, it does. No Grimoire makes me really sad.
Easy mark. Gain $2. Pretty sure easy mark is still just insane in this deck, even though it looks really, really bad on paper.
Posted bounty.
Well, it won't kill you, so...
Well, if he had 2 Scorched Earth, it would.
Yeah, well, there's nothing you can do about that, I think, so... Fortunately. Sure, Gamble's good, though.
Could run here.
Run it. Keep him from being able to. Pay for it and 2 Scorches, maybe?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, that didn't do it.
That was less than good.
Play Data Sucker. Unfortunately, we're getting, like, not the half of the deck you wanted to draw early. So that's okay.
It could very easily be an Atlas or something else. We'll see if he scores right here.
If it's a posted and he has 2 Scorched, we're dead. There's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah.
If he has anything but that, then our game is still very, very live.
Interesting.
Nope, seems correct.
Interesting, though, that he Doesn't. So it's either a savage trap or more.
Traps are not the way to beat noise.
Yeah. Interesting. What's going on here?
So we don't even have to do that? Sure. I don't know why he's trashing that right now. Unless he thinks he really needs the $1. Okay. Well,
Interesting.
wild side and see what happens here. That's good.
I'm going to...
I would just run his deck right now.
Yeah. So that was an interesting play. So, it's clearly not an Atlas.
It could be. And he just feels really secure with it.
Maybe. Seems dubious.
Yeah, it's not likely an Atlas. It's not.
No, I'm
It could also be a posted bounty and he's just waiting for punishment to go with his tag.
Yeah, that seems more likely to me. He didn't raise the ice.
So we access, get it as second counter, we're okay with that.
Archer.
Alright, so we play Paris, in Ice now. Or, sorry, a Virus, I mean. Don't play the second short game, we'll play a medium.
Oh. Yeah. Playing the medium would have
You just gave him an Archer, like that he otherwise wouldn't have.
Yeah. You're correct. Playing a Virus would have been better. I was thinking double short gamble cases running C-Source.
Sure.
Interesting. Oh, so we had an Archer anyway.
Alright, cool. Good to know about.
Alright. Interesting.
What do we draw?
Uh,
Stimhack's not bad. Crypsis is good. Alright, so what do we want to do here? I'm really sad that we haven't had an imp this game, to be honest.
really sad we don't have a Grimoire. Or a pawn shop or a workshop.
Yeah, we're drawing none of the engine cards for the deck.
Alright, that's fine. It's fine though. So... do I want to...
How many cards have you milled? I don't mind just playing like a Crypsis and a medium and then adding a counter this turn. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm not a big fan of playing out all my viruses now.
Why not? Wayland doesn't have a way to recur them.
Well, they're much better later, like if I can just wait a turn for a Grimoire.
Okay, sure. Alternatively, you could just gain 6, I guess. Then you have to discard cards like
Throw
this.
this out.
Sure, I guess you could play both your mem chips and gain 6, right? That's fine.
Like, it also gives me Link against the Caduceus.
Which is great. Yeah, gain 6. Or gain 2, yeah. Not having drawn a workshop yet is kind of suboptimal, or a Grimoire. But we're actually not getting punished as bad as it could be.
Or Archer there.
Yeah.
Need to draw. Even an Imp would be... There we go. There's an Imp.
Cool. And an Armitage. I like it.
I'm gonna start imping his hand.
Sure. Seems very good. Let him run his traces.
So, I'm gonna pay 1 to deny him 3.
Yep, seems correct.
Reinforce, yeah. I'll pay 1 to access your hand any day of the week.
He's too poor to pay anymore, so.
Like, that's why it's a good play. He didn't play his Archer. Interesting.
Yeah, let's trash it. Why wouldn't we? Last action, play out your Armitage.
Yeah.
This is a pretty difficult game for us to win at this point, to be honest, but we're doing alright. I don't know.
We've seen 2, maybe 3 archers.
Yeah.
God. Well, we lose.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, we lost this game.
Barring amazingness, we have
Yeah, we
lost.
don't have amazingness, though.
And those draws were less than optimal. Let's go into his hand again.
I suppose we could hope that he's not playing hostiles, but that doesn't seem likely. And for everyone wondering why we play Dyson Memchip, here's just one of the many reasons. That's good. God, I wish we had a Parasite right now.
Yeah, my life for... Okay,
Be sure you run his hand again, right?
yeah, the only thing would be I could try to mill cards so that I can get hostiles or something.
You have like 2 turns, so
But, yeah,
try to plan out your 2 turns in the most efficient way for accesses as possible.
But, like,
I don't think hitting his hand is important right now.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I'm already committed to it.
Sure. Oh wait, he only has 1 Atlas counter.
Yeah, so...
So we're not just dead then.
Why I like accessing... Oh, this card is pretty dead.
Lee, I would still trash it though, wouldn't you? It's the last card in his hand, right? So. And I would play Easy Mark here, discarding an Armitage probably. Or Stimhack. Probably Armitage though.
I have enough Armitage this game. My life for a Parasite.
Yeah.
Well, hitting this was good.
Yeah, it's great. I hope he's not playing hostiles, because that would be hilarious. What do you think about playing 3 viruses this next turn and then stim hacking his archives the turn afterwards?
Sorry, say that one more time?
What do you think about playing 3 viruses this turn and then stim hacking his archives the next turn?
That's reasonable.
Or alternatively, stim hacking his deck and then running his archives afterwards or something. God, we need to draw a fucking Parasite really bad so we can just kill an archer. I would also not be really surprised to see him put 1 more piece of ice on his archives soon. Seems completely reasonable to me.
Interesting. Anonymous tip.
Whoa. That's interesting. Alright. Target acquired then, right? Let's see what we draw.
Weird. That's all I have to say. Ugh. Come on, guys. What is this crap?
So we literally drew like nothing relevant in the game. That's awkward.
What is that crap?
Alright. Do you think we die to that card?
It's not a terrible assumption. However, he only has 4 credits. Right, so like I could play a God, I have to play it at a virus counter.
That's fine.
Opposite of fun, but
Well,
then
like,
if I play it at the virus counter, I can only get one run.
that's okay.
But
So,
I think I have to at this
right,
point.
and you have to. So you have to
How
force
sad
him.
is not having the Grimoire?
Like if it was any ice other than if it's any ice other than an ice wall here, we can deny him from resing that agenda if it's like an atlas or something. So,
I guess I run this remote server.
right. If it's a snare, we get crushed. But
Exactly 4 credits, so. That was optimal.
oh yeah. Well, our draws have been terrible. I'm pretty sure you can just ditch Yogg against
So this game, this was worse than a Nerve Agent.
what was.
Yogg.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Like against Wayland, Yogg doesn't do a whole lot. So.
Strength, break the ice, remove the
Oh no, you still got a sucker counter.
Correct. Yeah, okay. Break the ice, remove a second. Continue. Pretty sure I let the Crypsis die here.
Sure. You have deja vus, so it's not unreasonable.
So data sucker. Break 1 subroutine.
Yep. All you need to do. Like, we're pretty pissed if this is not an agenda at this point, but that's great for us.
Get rid of Yogg. Oh,
Wow, how do you not
actually,
just out of hand hostile? That seems like a mistake.
he anonymous tipped into the hostile.
Sure. So I guess he is trying to protect it by not keeping it in his hand.
I'm going to get rid of
Yogg.
Yogg.
Pretty clearly.
I mean, he has an Enigma though, but that's fine.
Like, at some point we have to draw like a Grimoire anyways to have a chance to win this game. Well, we know he's playing hostile at this point.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's why he did that.
Because he had another hostile.
Well, another agenda. But... Fuck you, Deck. Deck's just...
Well, that's actually not terrible, but it's not what we're looking for right now. If that's an agenda, I feel like he just wins, so I don't know what we can do about it. You have to play as if it's not an agenda, right? So.
Correct. So, interesting. What can I possibly do in this situation?
The options you have are run his hand or play as many viruses as you can, or gain money this turn.
This is bad. He's
Those
only
be-
got 3 credits.
How many cards have you milled this game?
I have milled 4. But I could play 2 mediums.
I like playing 2 mediums, just running his archives, maybe. I don't know. I guess that like gets stopped by any ice ever, but if it's just like a shadow or something, then like...
Yeah, I mean... Yep, and we get it.
Yeah.
GG.
Seems like the correct way to play that situation, so...
Yep, it was her last-ditch effort. So it worked. Hey, we won the game even with nothing.
We had like the worst possible draw of all time. Like in that situation, the only thing you can do is give yourself the most accesses as possible.
Exactly. Like
maximizing your accesses still got us there in that game, even though we had like the terrible draws that game.
Alright, well, we won with no workshop, no pawn shop. But we won off Noise's ability to just put
Right.
5 in the bin by playing, like what, we played 4 viruses, 5 viruses that game?
That was frustrating for me as a player because our deck just